You already know it's your boy, the Maniac. And you already know why I'm here. I'm here to talk that post fight, that Rich Hitchins versus Gustavo Lemos post fight. But before I do, you already know what I'm repping. That Four Corners boxing, baby. Make sure you go like, share, subscribe to the channel, baby, because we be cooking, and that's what we do. We put in that work. We also live every Wednesdays on YouTube, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Now, with that being said, let's talk about it. And let's talk about it. The main event yesterday on the Zone. You had the young gunner, Richard Hitchins, a.k.a. Africa, versus Gustavo Lemos from Argentina. And man, oh man, what a fight we had. This was a fight that many of us expected Richard Hitchins to outbox Lemos. Probably have a problem here or two, but nothing too crazy. But that wasn't the case, guys. That wasn't the case. Lemos was on 100 miles per hour from round one. He was on Hitchins' ass. Now, before I go a little more in depth into the fight, guys, I was just, shout to my man Lowe's Nose Boxing, man. I was just on his YouTube channel, checked out his video, and like he said, and I mentioned this too in the past, the term robbery in boxing gets used too loosely, guys. A close fight that could have gone either way is not a robbery. A close fight that you felt the fighter, the lost, thought won, it's not a robbery, guys. It could have gone either way. The first round and the ninth round, those are close rounds. Look at them thoroughly. And I gave him the Hitch. And that was the difference, 7-5 for Hitch. But I could see people having it for Lemos, 7-5 him. And that's fine. If you had him winning, I understand that. I had Hitch winning 7-5. Many had Lemos winning 7-5. But they calling it robbery. Stop it, man. Y'all, everything's a robbery to y'all. If the fighter you thought won didn't win, y'all call it a robbery. It's not a robbery, guys. It was a close fight. Could have gone either way. And they gave it a Hitch. But with that being said, right, Richard Hitchins, he was boxing good in spots. The problem was that, and even his corner was telling him, I'm like, yo, bro, he had to keep turning Lemos, man. He was moving back, giving him all that momentum. These punches, you got to keep turning them. You want to make them reset because they need a stationary target. And if you're right in range for them to throw those punches and land, bro, he's going to land. And that's what Hitchins was doing. A lot of it was the footwork, man. Hitchins' footwork wasn't what I expected it to be, man. But regardless, I think he dogged his way to a victory again. It's controversial. Could have gone either way. It's understandable. It's fine. Gustavo Lemos, man, a fighter that many of us didn't know about. He came in this fight with 10 straight NyQuils. He was 29 with 19 NyQuils. 10 straight NyQuils. So this guy was a dangerous opponent, and he showed why. And he, without a doubt, could compete with a lot of the top fighters at 140, a division that's heavily shark infested. I'm talking about great white sharks, not these little Mickey Mouse hammerhead sharks. These great white 20-footer sharks. It is crazy in that division. Crazy division, man. And I expect it now with Gustavo in there. Another shark in the water, man. But look, man, Hitchins, he needs to go back to the drawing board. His stamina, too, towards the end of the fight wasn't looking too good, man. It definitely wasn't. And one thing about boxers like Hitchins, that they like to box, counter you, make you look silly, capitalize on your mistakes. Most of them have great stamina because you basically boxing on your back foot the whole fight. But he got to work on things, man. But he's still young. That was his 17th fight. That's his 18th. Is he ready for someone like Subriel next? We don't know, man. Styles make fights. Based on what we saw yesterday, it's easy to say, no, Subriel kills him. He goes in there, fights Subriel, puts on the masterclass. That's just how boxing works, man. That's just how boxing works. You understand? Hitchins, keep doing you, brother. You tough, you skilled, you talented. Just got to work on things. Gustavo Lemos, shout to you, brother. You have earned the respect of the boxing community because you are a dog and you fight like you hate life. And that's what we like to see, man. You understand? Let's see what's next for both fighters. Also, on the co-main event, we had super middleweight rising star Diego Pacheco against Sean McColeman. Another, underwhelming performance by Diego Pacheco. Not a performance I expected. I expected it to be a little better, but that's also, respect to his opponent, man. He came in there. He was tough. He was making Pacheco think. Pacheco, at first wasn't letting them hands go, but once he did, good things started to happen, man. But it was a tough fight. He got the decisions, not really much to talk about. Edgar Berlanga took a shot at him after the fight. You say that he's ass. Hey, they both match-room. Not a hard fight to make. Berlanga, Pacheco next. Let's do it, man. But shout to Pacheco. You got that victory, 21-0, 17 NyQuils. Let's see what's next for you. If it's Berlanga, I'm with it. Now, with that being said, it's your boy, the Maniac, and I'm out. One.